I studied in Leipzig, Germany last summer, and
Australia and Vietnam.
School of Communications and about 14 other students who went for 4 weeks and studied at the University of Leipzig and worked with the radio program there.
I studied abroad spring of 2013 in Australia and then summer of 2013 in Vietnam.
I had always wanted to study abroad ever since I came to OU, and Germany worked out for me because I had taken 3 years of German, and it was a language I was semi-familiar with and a country I'd always wanted to see. So
Definitely. That was one of the main things I wanted to do when I was in college, was to have some sort of experience in different countries.
I think anyone and everyone should study abroad at some point. I think the key is to find a program that matches up with your curriculum and your interests. So for me, the Germany program was perfect, and I think OU Study Abroad Office does a really good job with providing a lot of different programs for students to take overseas in a variety of different majors.
Study abroad was probably the best experience of my college career. And if I could do it again, if I had the money, I would definitely do it one or two more times. There's so many places I still want to go that I haven't been able to go to yet. Definitely, it's a fever. Once you have one trip, you want to do many more. And it's an addiction. So I would travel somewhere different every single month if I had the finances. But it's definitely an experience that would change your life and make you want to travel more.
We only had to go till noon on Fridays, so after that they gave us the weekends off to travel anywhere around Europe we wanted. And one weekend, a group of 7 of us traveled to Schaffhausen, Switzerland, and stayed in a castle overlooking a waterfall. And it was just a really awesome weekend. We got to experience navigating Europe on our own, making our way into Switzerland, barely making it to the castle, and then just having a blast exploring the area. So that was one of my favorite weekends of the trip.
In Australia, I learned how to surf, which was the main thing, and then I also did other little trips that were crazy, like New Zealand and Fiji. Things like New Zealand, I got to do the highest bungee jump in the world. In Vietnam, the craziest thing I did was probably just eat their food. It was completely different. Going to the restaurants, I had to try and order in Vietnamese. I just pointed at the menu and hoped that I got something that I liked, and I had a few interesting experiences.